Today we're going to talk a little bit about credit cards. Are they good or evil? Are they naughty or nice? Hey, what's up guys? You're watching Boss Your Money with Anthony. Before we get into our verdict on credit cards, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about credit cards and how they work. Let's get straight into the video. So what are credit cards and how do they work? Credit cards are one of the ways that you are actually able to borrow from your bank. What you are doing essentially when you swipe your credit card is that you are taking a short-term loan for that amount from your bank. And that is exactly why the word credit is used in credit cards. Every time someone lends you money, it's not out of the goodness of their heart. It is because they are trying to invest that money in you so that they can get some kind of return from it and make a little bit of profit. That's how borrowing and lending works. So in the case of credit cards, you are swiping your card and borrowing that money from the bank for that month. At the end of the month, if you pay it back in full, you don't have to pay any sort of interest to the bank. But if you don't pay it back in full, you're going to be charged a very, very hefty interest rate on your borrowings. This is essentially the overall broad picture of how credit cards work. So based purely off of what I just said, you might be thinking that you should stay completely away from credit cards. Well, that is not entirely necessary. Now, a lot of people don't necessarily need to take a loan. They don't need to borrow money. And especially if you consider the fact that there might be no additional benefit for them, it reduces the number of people that actually go out and take out credit cards. This is the reason why banks and other credit card companies give you mind-blowing offers and returns just for using their credit card. They know for a fact that if you miss a single payment, they are the overall winners in all of this. So to entice more customers to take credit cards, they offer you some amazing, unbelievable deals that ensure that they have new customers every single day. People always take credit cards thinking that they are going to make their payments on time. But the reason for the astronomical amount of credit card debt today is because of the way the card is designed. You swipe and you don't even realize how much you're spending. At the end of the month, when it's time to make the payment, that's when you realize that you have spent way over what your monthly income is. And once you get into that trap, there is really no way of getting out of it unless you sit down and work towards it very, very seriously. And one of the main reasons that you forget and lose track of how much you're spending per month is the credit limits that cards offer. I've seen certain cards offer up to 2 to 3 times your monthly salary. And why would anyone in their right frame of mind even consider going for this when they know for a fact that they cannot afford to pay it back if they are spending 2 to 3 times of their monthly income? Think about it. And while you're thinking about it, I'd really appreciate it if you turn the like button blue and subscribe to my channel down below as well. Now, in certain countries, it might be kind of a necessity to have a credit card just because it's one of the easiest ways to build up your credit score. But here in the UAE, where I live, it's not really required because all you really need here to be eligible for any kind of credit are where you work and what kind of monthly income you're earning. That's it. There is no additional requirement for a separate individual credit score in UAE. And that is, of course, at the time of recording this video. Things may obviously change in the future. So now that you've heard me ramble on for all of this time, here's the flip side to the coin. Because the more people that use credit cards, the more money the bank makes. They offer you all of these awesome promotions like air miles, cashback, discounts at various different stores if you use their specific card. They do of course offer various other features like cash withdrawal, which just adds on to your interest rates. Every single month you're going to be paying a lot for using features like cash withdrawal, so stay as far away from them as possible. Some credit cards even offer a feature called balance transfer, where they allow you to shift your credit from one card to another, which all it does is that it's piling up your debt. Don't forget that. Just because they offer you an interest-free balance transfer does not mean you're actually getting out of debt. You're actually, in fact, piling onto what you already owe. Even discounts on things like Zomato and Uber Eats and whatnot, it becomes very, very enticing. So if you are the sort of person that can be extremely careful with their spending, sticking to your budget while spending and ensuring that credit card bills are paid on time, you must take advantage of credit cards. Make sure you get a couple of good credit cards based on exactly your requirements, because different credit cards do offer different promotions. So based on what you need to choose your card wisely. My recommendation would be to stay away from cards that do have annual fees. I know that they do offer better promotions, but unless you are the sort of person who spends a lot per month anyway, they are most likely not going to be for you. So be sure to read every single fine print before you sign up for a credit card, and as long as you can stick to it, go for a credit card. If you cannot, stay as far away from credit cards as you possibly can. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, please don't forget to turn the like button blue. And also, don't forget to start investing with Sarva. If you use the link in the description below, you will receive 250 dirhams directly into your bank account as soon as you start investing with them. I'll see you guys in the next one. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, so you don't miss a single one of my future life-changing videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.